Hello friends, welcome to Salesforce CMAtics video session 258. So basically in today's video, we will continue doing the scenario based questions. We already discussed about the customer engagement lifecycle in our previous video. What is the complete chart all about? We have discussed the four charts and now we will actually utilize the functions of cogroup and we will solve each one of them. Of course, these are four different data sets. In my case, I had already uploaded the dataset, which I already mentioned in the previous video as well. So I'm not walking you through how I have done that because that was already covered in my previous series, right? So that's the thing. But I have all the datasets uploaded. That is fine. So let me do one thing. Support case. I think what I can do is let me go to apps. Let me go to the SAQL app. Let me go to dataset. Okay. So let me open each one of them one by one just to show you how the tables looks like and how it is similar or it is same actually what we have covered in our previous session, the four tables. So this is the customer master. As you can see here, I have the same values. Then comes my orders. So let me go over here. Let me click on orders. Let me directly jump to values table. And these are the order amount which I have C1, C2, C5, 500, 300, 450. Okay. Then I have the support cases. So let me bring out the support cases as well. We can go to values table. C1, C3, C6. Okay. And then I have the marketing lead. So it is C2, C4, C7, okay, which is fine. That's the thing. I have the complete matrix as well. Now let's solve each one of the questions one by one. So let's solve the scenario one, which is show all official customers enriched with orders, support, marketing data if available. Let me first do one thing. Let me copy this out. We will have a new sheet. And here, let me rename it to scenario one. Okay, rename, yeah. So let me just merge this one. Okay, so this is my scenario one. Maybe I can just get a bit. Yeah. Okay, good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these four charts, or rather the tables in that scenario one, and I will just paste it over here. Okay. Cool. Maybe I can just increase this width a bit so that you can see it properly. Now, this is the thing, customer master orders, support cases, and marketing leads. What the question says is, show all official customers enriched with orders, support, and marketing data if available. Let me also keep my notepad ready as well. Okay, great. Now, this is quite simple. As you can see, they want all the official customers and whatever like order, support, and marketing data is available, just bring that into consideration. So one thing I know that what will my final table look like? So here I will have the CID, or let me just map it over here. Okay, I will have the CID, sorry. So I will have the CID. Cool. And these are the values which I will definitely have. So not an issue over there as well. Okay, that's strange. And I will have the, let me undo this. Okay, let me delete this one. So here I will have this values. right? C1, C2, C3, and C4. And finally, like I'm going to have, and this particular name as well. So let me copy this whole thing. I have to select all these cells and then only, it become copies it well. So let me copy this particular thing as well properly and let me paste it over here. Good. Now I have the CID, the customer name, and that is what is needed. I need to show all the official customers. And of course, from this order amount, definitely whatever orders are available, I can definitely map those orders. That is not an issue. So here, what will be the order? It will be 500 and 300. Okay, that is fine. 500 and 300. Finally, I have the 450, which is not needed, right? Then I have the case count. So what I can do is I can just put this first two because anyhow it will be here. So yeah. And finally, I have the C3 as 1. So I can map that 1 over here. That is fine. What is the default case? Okay, not an issue. Then I have the marketing leads. So definitely I can map the campaign and I have the C2. So email and webinar. So I can map it over here, email, and I can map the webinar as well. Okay, so this is what my final table will look like. So this is the final table of the first scenario. So maybe I can just merge it and I can just write the final table or the resultant table. Okay, I can make it as 12. That is fine. And what is this size? This is default. This is area. Okay, we make it area. Fine. Now this is my final result. And of course, wherever we have null, we can just replace it by some values. That's not an issue. But this will be the final output, right? Now, how will I do it in SAQL? I think this is very much easy. You know it. Like this will be my left. This will be my first table, customer master. I will do a left join, right, with this table so that I get all the values over here. Then the resultant of this will again do a left join with the support cases. And again, a resultant of the first three tables, we will do a left join with the marketing leads. That's how simple it is, right? So if I have to explain this on my notepad, considering it's A, B, C, D, right now, let me write the topic as customer engagement lifecycle. So here, what I'm going to write is co-group A by uh, what is the CID? Co-group A by CID. It will be left, and again B by CID left, right? Then again C by CID left, and finally you will have the D. And of course, finally we can map the values of it by the generate statement. So let me just quickly come to this particular Analytics Studio. And here I already have that lens open. Maybe I can just take the help of this only. Okay, here we don't have the ad. Let me do one thing. Let me again open the customer master. Yeah. So first, let me add all the requisite data sets. So I need the orders. I need the support cases. And I need the marketing leads. Now, with all this being there, let me move to the SAQL mode. And what I'm going to do is I will just name all this as A, B, C, D. That's fine. So A, B, C, D. Okay, and the join is already done over here. So I'm just going to write CID. So in single quotes, I will write CID. And here, of course, I will mention A, B, C. This is just for a proper explanation purpose. You can also go with Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. That's fine. I just for explanation purpose because I already have named it as ABCD when I was explaining the sheet. So that's why I've taken this. Okay. Now, after this, this is the final result. And after this, of course, I have to do the co-group, right? So here, let me remove this line. And here, Q count of. Now, let me reference this one. So here I will write CID, right? Q dot CID. Let me see if it generates the result or not. So there is some issue. Here it is saying, okay, I don't need all. Here also I will mention the same thing. So I need to mention the CID. It's comma is there. Yeah, so I'm getting the four results. Of course, I can mention the coalesce part and whatever is remaining. So from B, I have the, I need the customer name as well. So I will write the customer name, of course, A dot customer name. Let me just copy this from here as this is fine. And then, of course, from B, I'm going to take the order amount. So I will go over here. You can copy the API name from here. That is completely fine. Okay. So I have the order amount. So here I will just write V dot. Fine. Then you have something known as case count. So I'll go to the support case. I will take the case count from here. So it will be V dot. Uh, okay, of course, I have to do the summation over here. So I will just write here. Let me check how I did the summation in the previous, just to ensure I got that part. Let me move to the SAQL mode. I will take the reference of that summation, which I have done. So it is like always sum of B dot unit sold. Okay, sum of B dot unit sold. So I will write sum of B dot. Yeah, I think this is completely fine. And same thing over here. Node group in the non-group dimension of group query. Customer name. That is strange. A dot customer non-group dimension in a group query. Customer name. Okay, let's see what is the issue over here. Okay, I have to write the first. Yeah, that is the thing. I so whenever we are mentioning this, we have to write the first, which I explained you last time. So first of this one, because otherwise it won't be able to extract because it's taking a bag of it, right? That bag concept which I explained. Okay. Yeah, we have to finally like write a bit more to bring the other columns. So this will run successfully. I will just save this. So that's it about this video. We will actually continue this part and we will also cover the second scenario of our next one. Thank you.